What is an alternative to Execfile in Python 3? It seems they cancelled in Python 3 all the easy way to quickly load a script by removing Execfile. Is there an obvious alternative I'm missing?
According to the documentation, instead of use C. What's new in Python 3.0? Execfile, exec.
You are just supposed to read the file and exec the code yourself. 2 to 3 current replaces as. The compile call isn't strictly needed, but it associates the file name with the code object, making debugging a little easier. C. This URL, this URL, this URL.
While exec open filename .read is often given as an alternative to Execfile filename, it misses important details that Execfile supported. The following function for Python 3.x is as close as I could get to having the same behavior as executing a file directly. That matches running python /path/to/sumfile.py. Notes. Uses binary file reading to avoid encoding issues. Guaranteed to close the file. Python 3.x warns about this. Defines _main_. Some scripts depend on this to check if they are loading as a module or not, for e.g. if _name_==main_. Setting _file_ is nicer for exception messages, and some scripts use _file_ to get the paths of other files relative to them. Takes optional globals and locals arguments, modifying them in place as Execfile does, so you can access any variables defined by reading back the variables after running. Unlike Python 2's Execfile, this does not modify the current namespace by default. For that you have to explicitly pass in globals and locals.
As suggested on the Python dev mailing list recently, the runpy module might be a viable alternative. Quoting from that message. This URL. There are subtle differences to Execfile. Run_path always creates a new namespace. It executes the code as a module, so there is no difference between globals and locals, which is why there is only an init_globals argument. The globals are returned. Execfile executed in the current namespace or the given namespace. The semantics of locals and globals, if given, was similar to locals and globals inside a class definition. Run_path can not only execute files, but also eggs in directories. Refer to its documentation for details.
This one is better, since it takes the globals and locals from the caller.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.